Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel, Thenerveofhertarot. I'm going to be doing a general reading for you today for Wednesday, November 11th through Wednesday, November 18th. Yes, and again, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you, but if it does resonate, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, hit the notification bell if you want to be alerted as to when I post again. So with that being said, let's get started. What do we have today for Sagittarius? I'm going to be starting out with an oracle from the Literary Witches Oracle. So let's see. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Sagittarius for the next week, please? What message do you have for Sagittarius? Oh, okay. We have the Eel. Thank you, Spirit. So the Eel card, that is about electricity, what lurks, and dishonesty. So there could be something just lurking beneath the surface that maybe you need to talk to someone about, or it could be someone being dishonest with you. Could be you being dishonest with yourself. Let's take a look into the tarot and see what we get. Yeah, slippery little thing, huh? Who's out there being slippery? Hope it's not you, Sag. I don't really want anybody slipping and sliding on you either, so. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What does Sagittarius need to know for the next week, please? Queen of Cups, Eight of Cups. Two of Discs. Three of Swords. Four of Discs and the Death card. The bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Cups. Okay, so I get the feeling that there was some situation that you were very emotionally attached to, either in the recent past or this is something you're dealing with now. This is the Therapist card in this deck, and if you notice, he is like standing in water, so it's someone who's like very emotionally attached to whatever it is. But you also have the Eight of Cups, so it was something that you had to walk away from regardless of that emotional attachment. This is something that you procrastinated walking away from, most likely because of that emotional attachment. And the Two of Discs in this deck is the Change card. So it's about needing to find balance through change. So something in your life you needed to leave behind in order to find the balance that was necessary for you. And that was heartbreaking for you. Because once again, this is a situation or someone that you really loved and cared about, and it was really hard to walk away. But ultimately, with the Four of Discs, you took your power back in leaving that situation by finally, letting go of that procrastination and sort of holding yourself to it. You are allowing yourself to emerge from it. And with more stability and, again, with your own power. And then you have the Death card. So this is about throwing away the old ways of being and old ways of believing that things have to be, etc., in order to make room for rebirth. So regardless of how some of these cards may seem, it's a really very progressive, like progressively positive sort of chain of cards here. And with the Four of Cups being here at the bottom of the deck, this is about there having been some sort of stagnation, energy of stagnation in that last cycle, that cycle that you're giving up at this point, that we're moving into the new from. This card, the author describes as when you're in a relationship and you become, what does he say, comfortable enough to fart in front of each other. Yeah, so this is when it's kind of not fun anymore and you love someone, but it's time, obviously, to let it go. So maybe that was what was kind of lurking beneath the surface, is that there's no more, while the emotional attachment is there, the, you know, the desire, the passion wasn't there, because I do not see one single wand here. So that could be something. All right, let's find out a little bit more about what's going on here. Thank you, Spirit. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Thank you, Spirit. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Why is the Queen of Cups here, Spirit? Uh-oh. Fool. And the Princess of Cups. So it might have been that you felt like you were being extra spontaneous in getting together with this person because they were so young, or vice versa, or because they're so much older than you, or like, oh my gosh, like what am I getting myself into kind of situation. And then you found out. But let's see why the Eight of Cups here. Why the Eight of Cups is here. Let's see, why is the Eight of Cups here? All right. We have the Seducer and the Eight of Discs. So you have two eights here. So this is some sort of karmic situation that's going on here. So the reason it looks like you are walking away, because one of you was working really hard on it and the other person was kind of just interested in playing like emotional games. So here you are as the Princess of Cups, and you're sort of naive when it comes to love, but then you have this Knight of Cups here who is a lot more mature when it comes to that, but he's also the seducer. So he's more interested in sort of getting in your pants than he is in anything else. So somebody was working really hard and somebody was there just to be fucking, is what I'm seeing from that. And so as much as you felt like you took that leap of faith, it's now sort of, you know, the cycle has completed itself and you see that, you know, it didn't work out quite the way you wanted. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Hermit. So it looks like you're sort of going within at this point. I mean, you may feel like your intuition failed you or something, but regardless of how the situation turned out, just know that it was supposed to happen for a reason. It's bringing you to this new cycle in your life where you now know more things about yourself and you're going to get the change and eventually the power that you wanted, okay? So, thank you, Spirit. Why is the Two of Discs here? Why is the Two of Discs here? You have the Ace of Wands and the Prince of Swords. Okay. So you really decided to go after this balance here. You took in a completely new direction, decided to go for your new beginning. And now you are completely single-minded about yourself and finding balance for yourself. You're leaving this old situation behind, clearing out the trash, and moving towards something more passionate, something that really has more of your attention. It could be a new person, it could be new dick, it could be any of that, but it's something that's beyond what was going on in the past. Let's find out why the Three of Swords is here. Why is the Three of Swords here? Thank you, Spirit. Why is the Three of Swords here, please? Another 8. The 9 of Discs and the Devil. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. Okay, so I feel like although you were heartbroken by this situation and felt like you were stuck there for whatever reason, possibly because you did use your intuition to sort of get yourself into that situation. So you felt like, well, this is meant to be, so who am I to, you know, mess with what's meant to be? But now that you're out of it, you're feeling like you're gaining your independence back. This is the Gain card. This is you starting to take care of yourself. You're engaging in self-care and putting yourself first, which is exactly how it should be. Letting go of the devil, like this, there was some codependency involved, and that's why you felt stuck in that situation. So you're letting go of that codependency and moving forward into your power, okay? So with the Queen of Wands here, that's the public defender card. That's somebody who's determined, somebody who is passionate, somebody who will absolutely continue to fight for what they believe in, fight for, you know, their community. It's somebody who is an excellent like advisor to other people. So you're really sort of stepping into your power right now, and you feel it and other people can see it as well. So let's see why the Four of Discs is here. Why is the Four of Discs here? Yeah, the Universe card. Okay, have that Queen of Wands again, and let me pull one more for that. Okay, the Five of Discs. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Discs. Okay, so again, this is a powerful new period for you. You have the Universe card, so you're walking into a new cycle, and we said that, you know, you're on your way to finding your balance. You've got that Ace of Wands in there. You're moving towards something that you're more passionate about. You know, coming out of this stagnant energy that, you know, was sort of crowning your reading here. We've got the Queen of Wands coming in again with that passion. And then we have the Five of Discs. So it seems like you're sort of moving away from having to worry about shit all the time. Oh my God, sorry. You're moving away from having to worry about shit all the time. Like, I don't know, maybe this person, if they threw you off balance because they had you constantly in like a state of like, oh, am I doing this right or am I doing that right? But we're not doing that anymore, okay? So thank you, Spirit. Why is the Death card here? Spirit, why is the Death here? Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we have the Death and we have the Knight of Swords, the Game Master, the Ten of Discs, and the Two of Wands, which is the Dominion card. And the Ten of Discs is the Wealth card. So you're moving into, this whole change has really evoked the more logical side of you. You know, you were the Queen of Cups before, and you were like, the Fool and you were the Princess of Cups. So you were really excited, you were naive, and you sort of leapt into this relationship. And there's nothing wrong with that, because again, in the long run, it's not, you never want to take those experiences away, because we do learn from them. So now you're thinking with your head, and nobody can play you at this point. Again, you're the game master. You're about to be walking in to your wealth. Like, you're focused on your money, your career right now. You have that 9 of Discs here. You're not being codependent on anybody anymore, but you're starting to think about your future and who you want in it. And regardless of who is in it or not, you are going to go after what you want, okay? So ultimately, you have made that decision with this 2 of Wands to move on about your life accordingly and move into your passion. After that Ace of Wands, you get that 2, and you're moving into your passion. All right, Sagittarius. So with that being said, I am going to, thank you, Spirit. Let me pull 1 oracle card for you guys. 1 more oracle card for you guys, and we're going to do it with the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. You get a message for Sagittarius for the next week, please. A message for Sagittarius. A message for Sagittarius, please. God damn, all right. Sagittarius. All right, guys. Okay, your message. The Castle. It's time for healing, not war. Perfect, Sagittarius. So whatever situation you just walked away from, make sure that you take the time to take care of yourself, to make sure you're healing, make sure you're, whatever you do to heal, you need to take time to meditate, listen to music, do whatever makes you happy, but don't allow anybody else to come in and mess up this new passionate beginning that you're heading towards, okay? Thank you very much for tuning in, Sagittarius. Again, all the information that you need as far as personal readings, etc., is in the description box below. And thanks again. Have a great day.